Hey guys, we're talking about science here. So let's talk about science, everybody. So let's talk about weather tools. So this one you see is an anemometer. This measures wind and direction. This is a rain gauge. Rain falls in and it comes in and it collects rain. This is a thermometer. It measures all the way for temperature. And we have a barometer. Thermometer measures the temperature of the air and tells how hot or cold something is. So like right outside our house we have a thermometer. We wanted to use it to measure the temperature. Let's talk about a barometer. Measure the atmospheric pressure. We also have a barometer. We put it in our sunroom so that we can measure the atmospheric pressure. And if we know that if it's fair weather, if the weather is changing, if we have rain coming, or we have some millbars. Let's talk about a rain gauge. Measure the amount of rain that have fallen since the last measurement. We also have a rain gauge. We have it outside, so when we come back outside, we can see how much rain we have filled up. Let's talk about an anemometer. An anemometer measures wind speed and direction. We don't have an anemometer, so we have like this little stick. We put an arrow on it so that it measures the wind. Let's talk about air pressure. Just like what I talked about, a barometer measures air pressure. Let's talk about air pressure, like high or low. Air pressure. Air pressure is due to the pull of gravity on the atmosphere at a particular place on Earth. It is constantly changing due to the temperature and wind. Air pressure can help forecast weather. So we have the polar cell, we have the mid-latitude cell, we have the Halley cell, we have the intertropical convergence zone, we have the Halley cell again, we have the mid-latitude cell, and we have the polar cell. Let's talk about high pressure. Air masses of high pressure are associated with fair weather such as clear skies and light wind. Here is the high pressure. The high pressure gives fair weather. Low pressure. Air masses of low pressure are associated with rainy, stormy weather and with strong winds. So the low pressure, so the low pressure goes into the clouds. But the high pressure comes down into the ground. Let's talk about weather versus climate. The difference between weather and climate is a matter of time. Weather refers to a short-term changes in the atmosphere. It can change minute to minute, hour to hour, and day to day. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So weather will be like if it's rainy. Let's talk about climate. Describes the average weather condition into a specific area over a long period of time. Weather and climate. Both weather and climate can impact ecosystems. Some impacts may be drought, flooding, or destruction of habitats. Weather is the day-to-day state of the atmosphere for a given area. Climate is the average weather conditions over an extended period of time, over at least 30 years. Precipitation. Let's talk about how rain, snow, ice, hail, all of those things. Let's talk about rain. Rain happens when liquid droplets or ice crystals become larger and fall from the clouds. The air beneath the clouds must be above freezing rain to fall. Snow. Snow happens when ice crystals fall from the clouds. The air beneath the clouds must be below freezing rain for snow to fall. Different clouds in the sky. Let's talk about cumulus clouds. Fluffy white clouds with flat bottoms usually indicates fair weather. Right outside we have cumulus clouds. Yeah, we have cumulus clouds out here. I don't know if that's a cirrus cloud or a cumulus cloud. I believe it's the cumulus cloud because outside my house it looks like a giant blob of cumulus together. Or I think it's becoming stratus. Let's talk about stratus. Smooth gray clouds that block sunlight and cover the whole sky, often associated with light rain or drizzle. So I don't know if it's a cumulus cloud, but I do think soon is going to become a stratus. So meaning it could bring rain soon or snow. Cumulonimbus clouds. Cumulonimbus clouds are cumulus clouds that grow in height and darken on the bottom. So that means that if the cumulus cloud that grows in height becomes bigger and darken on the bottom, so that means it may produce thunderstorms or any severe weather. So big word equal big cloud. Cirrus clouds. Feathery, wispy clouds indicates fair weather, but now often means that rain or snow will fall within several hours. Let's talk about extreme weather, severe weather. Thunderstorms, developed in humid, warm conditions, usually produce heavy rain for 30 to 60 minutes. Lightning comes before thunder, may form in spring and summer. Hurricanes. Huge, slow-moving storm that occurs over warm ocean waters. Have wind speeds equal to or greater than 74 miles per hour, meaning the wind speed will be larger than 74 miles per hour. Phew! That's a long time for miles to go. And it forms in summer and fall. Tornadoes. Tornadoes are funnel-shaped columns of air that form thunderstorms when wind changes direction and gains strength from height to height. So meaning if it's a thunderstorm and the wind goes in circles, like it goes in circles and then it creates a tornado because they might get faster. Let's talk about floods. Too much rain can happen anytime. Flash floods or rain over days. So this means like floods could be a flash flood and it can go over days. That's a lot. Do you see a sinking car over here? That car sure has to be. What just happened? Never mind. But let's talk about droughts. Droughts are not enough precipitation. Ground cracks, plants die. So that means like droughts, they don't have enough rain for feeding their foods, and the ground cracks is because the rain isn't watering them anymore. And plants have to die because there's no enough precipitation like rain. Blizzards, heavy snow and wind, freezing temperatures, and it's hard to see through. If you're having a blizzard, it means like heavy snow and wind are forming. And you might be freezing cold over there. And if you try to go through the blizzard, it might be hard to see through. Oh no, the end is near.